Hi everyone, this is Angelica. So nice to see you today. Today's video is called You Are Exactly Where You Need to Be. And everything is perfect, just how it is right now. So I'm making this video because I believe that sometimes while you're on a spiritual journey and you're on this path, it can get quite discouraging when you have experienced sometimes really great heights, and you've seen other, world, and you've flown in other dimensions and things like that. And then you realize that you're here on Earth, and this is what you're dealing with, and that can be quite discouraging. And there's a reason for it. And I think that once you understand that there's a reason, it can be easier for you to deal with and understand. So, what is the reason that sometimes we have these highs and this spiritual bliss, and we understand the whole world and we understand everything in the universe, and then there's other times when we're low and we're depressed, and things seem to be going really slowly and not happening as quickly as we would like them to? Well, the reason for this is that things need time to integrate into your physical body, as well as your spiritual body, your emotional body. Every single part of you needs to become harmonized and balanced with these new energies that are coming now on Earth. They have been coming for a while, but they're starting to grow, in the sense of, more and more people are experiencing this. The more that we work on ourselves and we understand the process, and we understand that we are where we need to be right now and that it's okay, the more quickly things out there will change, because that can't change until we change ourselves. Other people need to do it on their own as well. And sooner or later, they will have to. Sooner or later, everyone will come to a realization that, they must progress up into a higher, frequency of energy. So we don't have to worry about everybody else's path. We can just be concerned with ourselves, because once we change and we have a full understanding of our path, that energy will be transmitted to others, and then it will help them grow as well. So, I understand that, I do this myself, that we're like, oh, what's the use? Look at everything that's going on. It's just like impossible. But if every single person on the planet would look at within themselves and say, oh, I can heal this part of myself, or I can be, different in this situation, and allow, love to, shine through when I really don't feel like being loving, those little tiny steps will lead to the world changing. So one little tiny step at a time is what it takes to grow and evolve spiritually. So the reason that I am bringing up the title, You Are Exactly Where You Need to Be right now, it's just to make you feel comforted, to know that maybe things aren't changing as quickly as you'd like them to be, but there is a period of time where things must settle in your own being to become the highest version of yourself, to become more like your highest self and your soul. you have to allow that to happen in its own way. It's not just going to be quick and instant gratification. It's going to be a process over, probably many years. And if you're watching this, you probably have gone through a spiritual awakening process of some sort. You've had a Kundalini awakening, or you've just been spiritual all your life. You're very sensitive to things. You're aware of, the state of the world, and you're probably wanting to help in some way. So this is just a video to help you don't get discouraged. If things seemed like they were changing so fast within yourself and in your spiritual growth, and now they've started to settle and they're kind of more, calm, and, nothing much is happening. Things are happening. They're happening very slowly. Now, they may not happen as quickly as they could, not as you would like, but as quickly as they may, if you are experiencing any resistance to what is. So if maybe things are going a little slow right now, that's okay. Just accept it and say, oh, well, this is the way that it is, and I'm learning and growing, and I have more experiences and more chances to try to be loving to others and try to, show others and myself that, I can be a better person and I can be more loving and helpful, because that's what it's about. Really, life is about being kind and being loving to others and to yourself. And if everybody were like that, then our whole world would be different. And, that's the only way that we can really go, is towards love. So, if you are getting impatient about, how things are going, or if things are really hard for you, if you're in the midst of like a really hard time in your spiritual awakening, then just breathe and do a little meditation. Take a nice hot bath with some nice essential oils. Drink some tea. Find a space by yourself, away from people. Go into nature and just de-stress yourself and realize that everything's perfect and beautiful now in this moment. And whatever's happening in your body, whatever is happening with your soul, and in your process in life currently, that it's meant to be. And you are just beautiful the way that you are, and you're always improving and growing. So, like I was saying, meditation really helps with this process of releasing any resistance that you have towards what's going on in the present moment. And it will also help the merger of these energies coming through your body to be harmonized much more quickly than if you were, resisting. And sometimes when we get into our thinking mind and we start thinking about the whole thing, we get carried away, and it really prolongs the process. Another short exercise that you can do so that you can really realize, how far you've come. Because sometimes, if you look back in a year, we don't realize, wow, in 1 year I came this far already. Because we don't look back and really think about it. So if you write down in your journal or just on a piece of paper, where you were a year ago, what you were going through, and where you're at now, then you have a really good idea of how quickly you're growing and how much progress you have actually made. So just write down all the areas of your life, emotional, spiritual, physical, these types of things. And maybe if there's an area that you need to work a little bit more on, focus on that area for a little while, but just be really easy with yourself, and just know that if there's hard things going on in your life right now, that they're for a reason, that they will pass, and you will grow stronger as a person and be able to help others with that, what you've learned. So there's always a reason for everything, and everything can be turned into a positive. We just have to really, stay calm and not overthink things. And things are happening, and they're happening within us. So once they happen within us, they happen out there. So I just wanted to share that message with you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And I will be making more videos soon. And if you would like to schedule a spiritual guidance session with me, please click on my website below the video and go to spiritual services, and you can sign up for a session there. Okay, everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.